Hi there, it's Sam from poodles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is this one. Now, a few weeks ago I made a milk carton in a very traditional shaped one, and I used the new coffee break suite on it. And then I thought, I wonder what it looked like with flowers on it. So again, it's the traditional shape, so it's exactly the same measurements, but it looks so different and I love it. And the paper is glorious and the ribbon is stunning and the stamping. Consider yourself hugged. Okay, thank you. I like that. So I'm going to consider myself hugged. Right, so you need a piece of paper, 8.5 by 6 inches, which is 22 by 15 centimetres. And this is quite, well, this is a dark pattern, so it's rather bold. So I'm hoping it's going to show up okay on camera. And you score it simply at 2, 4, 6 and 8 inches on the long side, which is 5, 10, 15 and 20 centimetres. Then on the short side you score it at 2, 4 and 5.5 inches, whoops, which in metric is 5, 10 and 13.5 centimetres. Isn't it gorgeous? Whole lot of lovely. I think that's really nice. Paper called Whole Lot of Lovely, and it really is very, very lovely. And if it looks a bit familiar, that is because a few years ago we had a paper pack called Birthday, I want to say it was Birthday Bouquet, and this pattern is from it, but it was in a very different colourway, and it's, you know, it was such a popular paper. Oh, I've got to flip my cardstock, that needs to go the other way. It was so popular that they brought it back in a completely different colourway, and why not? Because it was so lovely, so well received. And it's one of those packs that has Memories and More that goes with it. So I do have a Memories and More video coming up. It's our new memory keeping, but it's the and more bit. So it's less about the memory keeping, although obviously that's part of it. But it's actually about the fact that you can make amazing cards and projects with the stuff in it. So it's not as overwhelming as it used to be when we had Project Life. Not as overwhelming in the sense that you don't get as many cards and stickers and you don't have to buy an accessory pack. You just spend £9 and get the pack, and we've got one that matches this. So, right, I've chatted on. So if I turn it this way around for a second, we've got a thin score line and then we've got equal distance between those score lines. That's the top, this is the bottom, so you need to cut up your straight lines, and there's a little rectangle down here and you cut that away. So I actually can see, and I'm just taking a little wedge off there, I can see it better on the dark side. I'm not sure if you can. The stripes will just do for my eyes. It'll be like one of those 3D art pictures, you know, where you stared at it for long enough and then suddenly it's sort of, you know, an image appeared. It'd be like that if I was on the stripes. Right, where's my fuse? So we're going to run. I did cut those, didn't I? Just chattering away. So they've all been separated in that little wedge out there. So adhesive down that part, and this paper makes box making, beautiful box making, super easy because you don't have to do loads of decorating on it. With my other one, I cut the pieces of DSP to go on the card, on the cardstock box. Not so much with this one, it's done for you. Right, so I've just pinched it in, and it's folded together immediately. So what I want to do is punch a couple of holes. So I've got my 1/8 of an inch handheld punch, and it will just about go through all of the paper. So there you go, it's gone all the way through there, and I'm going to do the same on the other side. And this time I had the pool party shimmer ribbon, and I've got the black, and I don't know how well you're going to see it, but there's, oh yes you can actually. Oh, look at that, it's got these sort of lovely speckles in it, so pretty. Oh, I need to clean my scissors, I think. Right, where's my front and the back? That's the back. So I'm just going to literally poke it through and tie a bow on the front. I think the longest part of this is me tying a bow. The rest of the project's quick and simple. Fiddly fumbly fingers today. I can't even keep it up right. Dear. And this ribbon is nice and stiff, so it keeps the box closed. So I don't have to fight too much with it to keep it in shape. Getting better at the bows though. Are you impressed? I think it's the ribbons that are doing it for me. I don't think I've done anything different. She says I'm getting better at bows and then can't tie one. I'm still not convinced I can get them the right way up, but I'm getting better. See, look at that, it's quite pretty. Definitely need to clean these scissors up. Okay, and then I've got over here a tiny little piece of cardstock that measures 1 3/4 by 1 3/4 of an inch, which is 4.5 by 4.5 centimetres. I've got to get my black out. Oh, there's my black. So this is a beautiful orange flower, and the Lots of Love stamp set goes with it. You can see that everything goes together. So I'm going to take that one and the Consider Yourself Hugged with my lovely Tangerine Tango ink, and I'm going to stamp it off a couple of times to see how it looks, because I don't want it the bright orange. Too dark. That's better. Or should I go the third one? Let me test this and see what this one looks like over the top, because I don't know which one I want. So I've got Consider Yourself Hugged, and I need to line this up. That one, I think. And I've just stuck it in black. I've got my Stampin' scrub to one side. Whoopsie daisy. Right, let's try that again. Okay. Hooray for instant cleaners. Consider Yourself Hugged. Love that. Right, and I put a little pearl on the first one, but I don't know. I think I might have brought it down a little bit too low. I'll have a go. Need my paper piercer. Oh! So these are metal rimmed pearls, and they've got sticky backing on them already. Oh, there is room for it. Hurrah! And some dimensionals on the back. Onto the front. Really rather lovely. Totally different look in the black, isn't it? Oh, sassy and fantastic, I think, though. Isn't that paper just divine? Beautiful. Love the words as well. Maybe I should have gone with a paler one. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me, and I hope to speak to you soon. Bye.